There are certainly cases where a business requires some upfront costs. For example, if you buy into a franchise or if you're doing something retail and need a storefront. But as a general rule, especially if we're starting a service business, like some kind of coaching, consulting, or training, you can start your business fairly inexpensively. Hey, I'm Don Downs from RV Business Coach, and today I'm going to talk about how to start a business with minimal investment. So what we want to do is invest as little as possible up front, prove the business, and start generating income. And this way, we can stay ahead of the business debts. You don't want to be like the poor guy I heard about, a guy wanted to become a home handyman. And of course, if you're going to be a home handyman, you obviously need a pickup truck, right? So he went out and he bought a new pickup truck. But you can't just have a plain pickup truck. You need to have your company name and logo on it. So he had to hire a graphic designer. And then he had, well, you need your website on it, right? So he had to hire a web developer and create the website. And then he had to hire someone to paint the truck. And then, and you need the good tools and you need the ladder rack and the ladders and all this stuff. And pretty soon he's like $250,000 in debt and doesn't have his first customer. So even then, when he starts getting customers, he's probably so far in debt, as my dad would joke, so far in debt, even if he had the money, he couldn't pay it off. You don't want to start a business that way. So what we want to do is start it up as inexpensively as possible. And to do that, we really only need three things. First of all, we need the ability to send and receive email, which means we need internet access, we need an email account, and we need some type of a device. Desktop, a laptop, my preference is one of those. Because I like the bigger screen and like having a keyboard. You could do it with a tablet. If you have better eyesight and smaller thumbs than I do, you could even do it on a smartphone. Chances are you already have all of that or can get it fairly inexpensively. And so that's a great place to start. Second item you need is the ability to make and receive phone calls, which means you're going to need phone service and you're going to need a phone. Optionally, maybe you want a headset, a hands-free headset, so that you can take notes while you're on the phone and have your hands free, but that's optional. And then the third thing you need is the ability to track who you've talked to. And I tell you, starting out, a really easy way to do this is some index cards and pens and pencils. So that's really it. Pretty simple, right? You probably have most of that stuff already. And then optionally, I kind of like this one for brainstorming up business ideas, is a whiteboard and some nice wet sloppy markers. Nothing generates creativity like a whiteboard and some good wet sloppy markers. So that's all you really need to get started. And you can go land your first clients with that. In fact, I know people who have created six-figure businesses before they even created a website. Now, down the road, you're going to want to create these extra things though, right? You're going to want a website. You're going to want email automation systems. You're going to want the ability to buy ads to drive traffic. And so those expenses are going to come down the road. But the good news by starting your business this way is that your income leads the expenses. So you can actually be paying your business expenses out of the income that the business generates, which is the way you want to do it, and not accumulate a lot of debt up front. So I hope you found this helpful. If you're interested in following up on this, I have a special offer for you. You can go to rvbusinesscoach.com/breakthrough, rvbusinesscoach.breakthrough, rvbusinesscoach.com/breakthrough. And sign up for a Forge Your RV Dream Lifestyle Now session. In this free session, we work together so that you can develop a crystal clear vision of your dream lifestyle. We'll uncover hidden challenges that may be sabotaging your efforts to realize that dream. And I guarantee you will leave the session renewed, re-energized, and inspired to start living your dream lifestyle. So don't miss out on this opportunity. Go to rvbusinesscoach.com/breakthrough, sign up for a session, and let's get you moving towards your lifestyle today.